Hi, this is Joe with J. Alexander Roofing. I'm here today performing a video inspection of the roof. I'm also going to take measurement for purpose of estimate. All right, I was called out here by the existing homeowners. They are experiencing quite a few, or at least a couple leaks in the house. So when we came out here to just assess the leak, we found some other issues, and in turn, they wanted me to do a full roof inspection. So I'm going to cover this as much as I can. Here's one of the areas of the first major leak. So what's going on is the ceiling's just completely saturated. I have pictures of the attic. The wood in this entire area it's pretty much black. So there's a lot of damage in this area. And as you can see, I think the homeowners were told that some of these repairs were made, and all they did was pile up a bunch of caulk. So basically, there's flashing details under there, but it's gotten so bad at the point now, this wood's rotted. It's got to be tore up and redone. And then what you'll notice as I'm walking around the roof, we can either see that the flashing's done wrong or they have concealed the flashing completely. So right here, once again in the attic, this whole area right here is the wood's pretty much rotted, and the underneath side of it has a substantial amount of mold on it. But as I zoom in a little bit here, you can see it's not properly flashed, and they just try to conceal it with a bunch of silicone as well. And obviously that's not gonna work. It's not a long-term solution. It's just not gonna hold up. Same with this. They're just trying to solve problems with a temporary solution, and it's not working because they're still experiencing quite a bit of water coming in. And then same down here. This is getting pretty saturated. Some of that wood's pretty soft, and it's just not properly flashed. It's not a professional install. So we have the same issue over here. Basically, anywhere we see where the roofing needs to be any detail paid to it all with flashing, they're experiencing leaks inside the house. So look up in here, you can see right in the overhang, no flashing put up under there. So that's another issue. No flashing under there. They just got the black tape on it, trying to hold some water out. And these are the areas that are really, they're starting to experience the water getting into the house. As you can see right there, that's felt paper, that's wood. I can see right inside, that is not watertight. It's a cut right here, not a professional install. While I'm on the slope of the roof, one other thing I'm gonna touch on, it might be hard to illustrate it on my phone. The areas that are not catching the ventilation, so it's a rather large attic, and I'm gonna say somewhere around this ridge, right around here, the ventilation stops, so it's closed off. There's a lot of buckled sheeting down here, and a lot of the sheeting is bouncy. So I fear that some of the plywood is bad, and hopefully my phone's gonna illustrate how wavy some of this wood is. But as you look around, you can see, hopefully you guys tell on this, some of these shingles are standing up. There's pretty sizable buckles in the roof. So it's a ventilation issue, and now it's become a sheeting issue where it's either causing the swell, or maybe the sheeting some of the sheeting was replaced last time and it wasn't installed right. Something's going on with it, because there's a lot of, if you just walk around from the ground, I won't be able to catch them all from the roof, but if you just walk around on the ground, there's one up there. There are several large humps on the roof, and if I go around and bounce up and down on them, I can really tell. There's one right there. I can really tell. You can kind of see this. Maybe you can hear the plywood come up and down. I can tell that there's decking issues underneath that. So that's another major concern. It's going to have to be addressed, and it will cause future problems. Come around and more flashing. Sorry, this video's going to take a while. This wall right here is pretty much going to illustrate how skilled these last installers were. So there's a large gap in the step flashing right there. I actually have a picture from inside the attic. A lot of daylight coming in, so obviously this is leaking. It's leaking in there. There's water stains inside the attic once again. And then I'll get to the point where I can find it here. Some of the step flashing is actually flipped around backwards, so whoever was doing this flashing, bear with me for a second, I'll find it right there. That step flashing right underneath there is actually backwards, so it's slapped completely the wrong way right there. It would actually be funneling water into the house. So as you can see, just whoever put this roof on pretty much had no idea what they're doing. So that's kind of where it is on every section where it's flashing. Where the flashing meets the house, it basically has to be redone. And that's the point now where I don't know how we're gonna match these shingles up. So that's some of the concern we're facing right now. Right here behind this chimney, there's debris pulled up behind it right now. There's almost no way that's not leaking. It's just way too wide. It's rule of thumb, if the chimney's 20 inches wide, you need to put a saddle behind it and kick some of that stuff out. That's almost has to be leaking. And there's more stuff flashing over here. I can't get into detail on every single piece of it, but as you know, these guys just did not know how to step flash. So as you can see, there's a lot of areas where there's sidewalls running into the roof, and all of these areas are concerning and are not done right. So then kind of the same with the back, just sloppy install. The back actually has more. I'll try to illustrate with my phone again. I come down here. the back actually has a lot more of the waviness going on. So you can see underneath that pipe, I don't know if it's leaking there or if it's just buckling sheeting again. But you can see, you know, it's evident from the ground. That's the first thing I told the homeowners when I got here, just to notice all the large waves in the roof right over there. There's, once again, it's easy to see this kind of stuff in person, but there's several ways. I can't tell everything that's going on from the attic because some of it's not visible to the eye. You have to actually, I'd have to, there's a knee wall in there I can't get past. But once again, you know, there's the more and more I look, the more problems I find with the flashing, and the more problems I find with the sheeting. And then down here, this entire thing, this was the root of all of it. They called us out here, why is it leaking so bad? There's just no flashing in here. This gutter's dumping back into the roof. And right here, what you're seeing, I'm gonna try to zoom in. See that there's no aluminum in there. Past all that debris, that's OSB. That's rotted out OSB. So water is just funneling right into there and causing a huge problem. So my next step is I'm gonna, whether it be today or tomorrow, I'm gonna provide them with some temporary relief, kind of band-aid this a little bit, try to get some of the water out of their house. But as of now, you know, they're taking on quite a bit of water, and we're supposed to get quite a bit more rain tonight. So Joe J. Alexander Roofing performing a video inspection. Hopefully that covers most of it. Thank you.